With only 5 hours left on this weekly candle, the bulls begin making their push. Looking at the 4-hour chart, it's pretty clear that everything below 35,000 was a strong buy zone for the major whales in this market, and 30,000 remains as the bottom. And perhaps the most interesting part about this chart is we are now arguably breaking the downward sloping resistance line. We are now challenging our multi-week downward sloping resistance. This is a pretty big moment for the bulls. Since the end of the bull market in 2017, there has been one indicator that has never failed. It has never failed me on this channel, and I've used it to call major market tops and major market bottoms multiple times on this channel. And that is, of course, none other than the weekly volume, which we talk about on this channel all the time. I know some of my viewers are probably sick of me talking about this indicator, but it's honestly one of the best, most reliable indicators I've ever used. Some of my most well-known calls on this channel were made at major market tops and major market bottoms. And this is the exact indicator I've used almost every single time to call the exact top and the exact bottom. And we've done it once again on this channel for now. Of course, it's not confirmed, but the weekly volume signature that we've had on the dump to 30,000 is the exact same signature we've gotten for every previous market bottom and market top. So as we've been saying, since we touched 30,000, it's likely to be the bottom, and it's likely to be a multi-month bottom, at least a multi-month bottom. And it seems as though all the bears have ignored this extremely reliable indicator. Now, looking at Bitcoin on the daily chart, it's starting to shape up, guys. It's starting to look more and more like a bottom. You know, it's been kind of boring. We've just been going really just straight sideways, but I do think we're going to get a momentum shift now, most likely to the upside. And really what we need for that confirmation is a higher high in price, right? We need to get above this previous wick high at 38,500. Right now, there's a couple of resistances that are in our way, which is one, the downward sloping resistance that we are currently challenging right now, and also this blue 21-day EMA. We are currently using that as resistance. So to get real confirmation here, we need Bitcoin to break the downward sloping resistance. We need Bitcoin to break the 21-day EMA, and we need Bitcoin to create a higher high above 38,500. And if we do all three of those things, then I would say we are mostly confirmed for a momentum shift to the upside to challenge that $40,000 level. So a higher high above 38,500, I believe, will usher in price action, sending us to about 40 to as high as 42,000 for the next major resistance test. And as we've been saying on this channel for weeks now, I mean, some of you guys may have noticed that I haven't uploaded a video in like many days. And I'm the type of person that doesn't upload videos unless I think it's actually necessary, right? I'm not here just for the clicks and the ad revenue. I only update you guys when I think it's worth your time. And now it's starting to look like it's worth your time because we are likely going to get a momentum shift to the upside. There hasn't really been all too much else to say in this range other than let's just wait and watch. But I do think some major moves are coming for Bitcoin. Something else you all may have noticed recently is that Bitcoin dominance is really starting to gain a lot of traction here. It seems like Bitcoin dominance is probably going to see some kind of upside, right? Probably within the next month as it recovers. This is very common for this to happen. Just like 2017, after you see a major correction, Bitcoin dominance usually rises as it recovers. So I would say be prepared to see something like that in this range as Bitcoin recovers. And then eventually, once Bitcoin's looking better or more stable, then we're probably going to see a major decline once again during the next major leg up in the market, which could be a couple months away. And right now, the altcoins have been suffering heavily. Bitcoin has been reclaiming dominance. Altcoins have been going down further and further and further. While it probably is a good time to accumulate altcoins right now because they're all very low priced, I would say just expect Bitcoin to remain in the spotlight as it recovers. Usually the way that this works out is when you see a major correction in the market, the money flows back into Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin takes back the dominance as it recovers. And then once things start to look a little bit more stable, when Bitcoin's trading sideways, the mid caps will probably catch up on the next major consolidation. And then if Bitcoin does continue up, when things start to look really good again, then the low caps start to, reclaim dominance, right? So you want to be getting into the majors right now, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and maybe accumulating some altcoins just because they're completely undervalued. But the majors, Bitcoin, Ethereum, are probably going to take the dominance here. then the mid caps come later, and then the low caps come later when things look really good, right? Because the low caps are the most speculative, right? So you need more confidence for low caps to go up in price. So it is Bitcoin season here, guys. It's likely going to be Bitcoin season for the next month or so. And a lot of people were shocked at the major decline in altcoins recently. But if you guys were watching this channel last month, I believe it was on May 19th, I released a video discussing this exactly. Let's play the clip. And then Bitcoin Dominance starts to find support, and Bitcoin Dominance increases, takes dominance away from the altcoins. Bitcoin becomes the main focus as it recovers. And that seems to be the stage that we're at now. It seems like Bitcoin Dominance may be looking to get some momentum here, increase before the next major leg up in the market. So yeah, guys, we've been expecting this type of action for a while. Having Bitcoin exposure is extremely important right now. And I do think that ultimately we are going to see a major recovery in the crypto market. I don't see anything wrong with the current trend here, right? With the current cycle. Yes, this is a harsh correction. The correction that we saw was much bigger, right? 55% down. That's much larger than what we saw in 2017, right? We never had corrections that big. Now, the likely reason for that is because we spent more time at the top, guys. We spent way more time at the top than we did in any other previous cycle, right? So more time at the top gave us more downside pressure once we started selling off. So it's all very normal. It actually makes sense to me. And I actually don't think that there's anything wrong with what Bitcoin is doing right now. The behavior makes sense. And in terms of the halving cycles, we're pretty much on track with the previous cycle. I think 30,000 is the bottom based on the weekly volume that I always talk about. And it looks like we're probably going to get a bullish momentum shift, and I'm looking for a major recovery over the next many months. So yeah, guys, I am remaining bullish on the market. That's going to be it for me today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and also be sure to join the Patreon if you want to see what I'm doing in the crypto market, if you want to take a look at my public portfolio. And also, guys, be sure to sign up with the Cryptowatch platform, which is this platform. You guys see me using all my videos. It's totally free, and I'll see you guys in the next video.